Live from Ozarks First Plus, a rapid rundown of the local headlines, stories shared, viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll. Hello, welcome to The Daily Scroll. We are live again, or whenever you're watching, we're glad that you're with us. And, we might not like the cold that we've been seeing recently, but I know some that sure do. Maybe some of the animal variety, That's what we have for you today, at least locally and up in St. Louis. Some animals that are really enjoying this Arctic blast.
And it beats pond rescues, so I'm happy.
It does. Well, there were a couple. We'll have to save those for tomorrow, though. Positive stories today. All positive stories. Later on, I doubt you've seen this while scrolling. A police officer saving a choking baby. It was caught on camera, and now he's being honored for that. And then our weekly segment this week is what we're watching, what's been on our TV screens this week, and what you can look forward to, I guess, or if you're needing something to watch soon, we'll tell you what you can watch. Which includes, if you've ever watched America's Next Top Model, all the secrets. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you were such a fan.
Oh, definitely.
All you've talked about for the last week has been Fallout, so I didn't know.
Yes, which we will also talk about.
I didn't know you also were a big fan of that.
Oh, America's Next Top Model. It's been gone for a while, but I mean, it was grade A reality TV back in the day. It was one of those things, when you watch like a lot of Harry Potter, and then you want to start saying some things in British accents.
Oh, okay.
Because you're just like, it's ingrained in you at that point.
Like them.
You just start walking around your house like
shredding?
trying to do the runway walk.
I don't know if that's a universal experience, Bailey.
I think
that
it might be. I think there's somebody out there that would agree with me. You start walking down your hallway at home after watching a Tyra Banks, America's Next Top Model marathon. You're like, I could do that. Smiles.
Do you start like critiquing everybody really meanly?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's just like when you're on watching Survivor or something. You're like, I could do that.
I always think of Wipeout. Wipeout was always the one that I was like,
I think I could do that. Hard. I think about that with there's a one on Fox. What is it? Special Forces.
Now that one,
actually, no. I think that one's the first one that I was like, I can't believe these celebrities are running like 3 miles. Yeah. I could not, right off the bat.
Yeah.
I could not do that. I can tell you that right now. I'm impressed by that show, Special Forces, which I did watch. We could put that in what we're watching, I guess. Okay, well, first, let's just get into the local thread, shall we? Folks at Wonders of Wildlife taking the opportunity with the snow and the cold weather to let the penguins out. Show them how it is, in Springfield in January. And I can tell they have smiles on their faces. These penguins.
I mean, they got all dressed up for the occasion.
That's true. They are wearing their Sunday best on a Tuesday, playing in the snow.
We sent some lifestyle people out there, and they got to get real close to the penguins, and I was very jealous.
That is pretty cool, I have to say. That's some bucket list stuff. You can... If you got the inn, well, I guess not even if you got the inn. You can feed the giraffes at the Dickerson Park Zoo.
Oh.
But that's as close as you really get to anything else except this.
Yeah.
If you have a front row seat to the penguins being let out. It's some good video, I have to say. Our Parker Padgett put this on the website for us today.
So did he get to go close to the penguins?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
To be fair, I
know that they did last year. Our reporter did last year.
I will say, I also think, though, that if they let me get close to the penguins, it'd be really hard not to give them a little pet.
Oh, I would have to touch. It's almost like I'm glad I didn't go because I can't not. I'd have to hold myself back.
You would be doing show and tell right now of your pet penguin.
I absolutely. And we were talking before the show started. Love to see the penguins in their element like this, and in our element outside of their enclosure.
Yeah.
But you go inside their enclosure because you can pay for that at Wonders of Wildlife, can't you?
Yeah.
And it's a whole different story.
It's
not what you think it would be. because they're cute. They look clean. No, it smells. It reeks in there. Birds are smelling.
They're wild animals. What do you want? What do you want them to do? You know.
You would think it would
Let's
just be some like cute little, relieving themselves. It's not. Like shoots out.
Okay, you're getting descriptive now. About.
I have to say, my sister is my mic going out again?
Yeah, because you were talking about gross stuff.
I shouldn't touch this.
Yeah.
I should just leave this where it is.
Yeah,
How about
probably.
that? My sister let me behind the scenes in Kansas City because she works there. And I immediately walked into the penguin enclosure and it like hits you in the face. But it was also fun to be inside the enclosure and then see people on the other side looking in at you.
Did you feel like a caged
I
animal?
felt like a animal in a zoo. And
Wow.
it was also a very strange experience. But I did get to pet them. And so I didn't have to hold back.
I think the animal that I think of as surprisingly smelly is ferrets.
Yeah, those are,
Such cute little guys.
cat. If you have a
good to
cat,
have
it's
around.
kind of like that too. They
Okay,
could be
sure.
smelly.
They could be.
Their litter box at least. But yeah, ferrets are a whole nother level.
Were you talking about a St. Louis zoo earlier?
Well, talk about a
'Cause
smelly zoo.
I was trying to
As
transition
the monkey
into,
enclosure.
Okay, well, I was talking
We're
about
going
the
to keep
polar
talking about the
bears.
smells, but there is a polar bear that is just loving this. If you have been scrolling, I would say that this is one thing you probably have seen by now. And I'm sorry to be late to the game.
I haven't seen it.
You
This
haven't
is
seen
exciting.
this?
No.
Oh, they love it. Absolutely love it.
And I used to live in St. Louis. I think I remember the polar bears there. I think they
oh
were.
yeah,
They were a classic.
they are out and about when they're there at the St. Louis Zoo. It's one of
Yeah.
the better things that they have there, I think.
Yeah.
But
Free zoo. I always like to do a little advertising.
free.
for
I
them.
know you can't. You can't beat it when it's free. But usually, I've gone in the summertime, and the polar bear is kind of just like lethargic, laying on a bed of ice cubes.
You gotta go when there's snow.
And then you look at him here, and he's just like having the time of his life, playing around. Look at it. Jumping out of the water, jumping in the water. I'm happy for this guy.
I'm sure I'll be corrected later if this is wrong, but I think it was the Omaha Zoo I went to as a kid, and we just watched the polar bear swim in a circle. Perfect circle in his pool over
day
and
long?
over and over all day long. And it was
I don't
I don't know if
Do
that
you
was
like it?
healthy. It was cute at the
Yeah.
time.
there's always like a bittersweet at the zoo.
Because
Like,
it almost felt like he had more pool, but he was just swimming in this little circle.
I think that's called zoocosis or something.
Oh no, that has a name. Aw, Bailey, you've ruined a
I'm
cute story from my
sorry,
childhood.
I know. I'm very
Thanks for that.
sorry.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's always sad to see. Like, I love the zoo, but it's one of those where you're not so sure about, unless you know that they're being treated well. Like, I think the Kansas City Zoo, they treat them very well. And a lot of the times, the staff that are working at zoos, like, they're there for a reason. These people aren't getting paid millions of dollars to take care of the animals. They're doing it because they want to do it. So there are pros and cons, You're
So
always going to find somebody who has something bad to say about the zoo.
Exactly.
But all in all, I think it's an educational experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got a great story next. A man did everything he could to save a baby, save the baby's life, and is now being recognized for his heroism. They got the body camera footage, and a lot of people came to speak on his behalf and just showing how you can be helpful in an emergency and how things can take a turn and why you need to know the Heimlich maneuver. That's when we come back. Okay. Inside a very harrowing 911 call is what we're showing you now. A police officer saving a choking child. Corporal Gregory Cates with the City of Orange Police Department is behind the wheel. He gets word from a frantic mother whose baby has swallowed a hair clip and isn't breathing. Out of all the things that would scare me, and look at this video, as like a mother, a hair clip's not on the list. But I
It should
mean,
be.
goes to show those kids, they'll put anything in their mouths. And he shows right up, flips the baby over, gives him the Heimlich, and ready to go.
Wow.
All good. What a video. And can you imagine? I just can't imagine. The adrenaline is flowing. He's a father of 2 himself. So he leaned into his training, flipped the 7-month-old onto her stomach, started the Heimlich maneuver. Baby girl was resuscitated, and the hair clip came right out. That she was rushed to the hospital. She later had a special visitor, though. No one else than the person that rescued her. He went straight to the hospital to make sure she was okay. I love this guy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did a great job.
He says, being a parent myself, there are those situations that you can't put yourself to blame for any reason. It was an emotional time. It was a huge adrenaline dump for me afterwards. Well, I'm sure. And then later on at the city council meeting, Corporal Cates got a standing ovation for his ability to stay calm in the midst of chaos. The life-saving medal was awarded to him and members of the department who were acting in an official capacity at that time. Some courageous and selfless acts going on here. Yeah. He said his own family was very much on his mind as he supported another family during one of the worst moments of their lives. He said it's a little overwhelming that he's being honored like a true hero would say.
So here's him being honored, and I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of looks like her hair is up. And I just hope that it's not like clipped up.
Let's use a rubber band this time, guys.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what I noticed.
I know. I want to see this hair clip so I know what to avoid and throw out at my house.
Does this trigger some motherly instincts in you? Does this?
I mean, I'm learning
fear?
now. I need to learn the infant Heimlich maneuver.
This is
That's
true.
another thing.
That's a valuable
Probably
skill.
should get one of those devices that I see an ad about every once in a while that sucks. Have you seen those?
No.
Sucks the something out of their throat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and but I've heard of batteries. Batteries are very dangerous.
Oh, yeah,
like button batteries.
I messed with some batteries when I was a baby. Yeah.
I wasn't really a battery. I licked a lot of rocks.
Yeah,
They
rocks.
were salty. They tasted good.
Mine
But
was bad, but
not I wouldn't think about a hair clip. Now
Yeah.
I am.
now you're thinking about everything.
Yep.
Yeah, we have people here that get CPR trained every once in a while.
Yes.
That seems like a valuable skill.
Yeah. I just know staying alive. Staying alive.
Bailey, did you learn this from The Office?
No, but is that because that's a classic
That's
scene,
the classic
isn't it?
scene, yeah. Where I mean,
Yeah.
Dwight cuts the dummy's face off or whatever. But that's how that scene starts. Because then they all sing the song together and everything.
Clarice. Yeah, I have not seen The Office. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
It's not on my what we're watching list. I've
All right.
tried a couple of times and I've laughed, but it's not one of those I'm gonna sit and binge.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I think it's one you can have on kind of intermittently.
Yes. You know what I do love about that show, though, is it's a comedy. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's one of the classics, and it doesn't have a laugh track in it.
Right, exactly. It makes it a lot
Because-
more chill.
Yes. I like watching Friends and Seinfeld. Seinfeld's my number one. And I love Friends. But when you're watching it at night and trying to like doze off to it,
The laugh track is
you
driving
try
me
to turn
crazy.
it down. And because you're like, oh, it's a little loud, you try to turn it down, and then you don't hear any of the dialogue, and then every
just
once in a while you just hear, ha 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 ha, and it drives me crazy. I wish that they would have like you can turn the subtitles on and off. I wish you could turn the laugh track on.
That would be a scary show.
It would
without
be scary, and
It'd
it wouldn't be
weird.
funny anymore.
Because it's like theater. They're trying to get the
Yeah,
laugh from the audience.
it's a live audience.
How did we get
so-
to this?
I know we really
Sorry.
took a turn here, but I mean we're getting right into what we're watching.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's just
okay.
all build up for the next segment.
Well, we've been talking about the same couple shows here for a couple weeks, but it
We
takes
have.
a while to
It
get
takes a
through
while
these.
to watch a show, yeah.
You finished his and hers.
I did.
You called it.
I called it. Apparently, you were also.
I
very
did
much
call
on
it as
track.
well. I
did not
forgot,
realize.
but I didn't take notes
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you do
yeah.
to remember that I
So
called
I
it.
have
and what
proof that
what
it went
exactly.
when I called
Yeah.
it.
And then we finished Percy Jackson
Yes, which I didn't call. I had no idea where that show was going, and I've read the book, and that's not
because
good.
it went off
It
script.
went so off script so quickly.
I forget how it ended. By the end of it, for some reason, I had lost interest a little bit.
I mean,
So-
it kind of, yeah, because they had the big scenes, and then they had wrap up, and that wrap up took a little while.
Maybe that's what it. Oh yes, no, I remember. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
They were leading into the real
to
stuff.
the next stuff.
How many books are there?
There is 5 books in this series, and then he wrote a sequel series, which I don't know if they're even worried about right now. But yes, there's 5
But they're
books.
already way into the like this. It wasn't the second book, right?
Yeah, this was the second book.
So there's going to be 5 seasons of this. You
There
think?
should be, or more if they split some of them up, because there's a lot there.
Percy Jackson's going to be like
Gonna
30 years
keep
old.
Going. Yeah, I know. That's why it was such exciting news that they already have started working on the 3rd season.
Well, good.
So he might
because
only be like 20 when
he
third
aged
season
so much. I
yeah.
couldn't believe that.
And this is a little spoiler, but I think it's really funny. The prophecy that they're all worried about the whole time. I didn't even think about this till after we watched the whole thing. I was like talking about it with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
The prophecy is about when he turns 16.
And he's 30.
Walker Scobell is going to be 17, I think, very soon.
And he's playing a 15-year-old.
Percy's supposed to be 12 in this book.
Well, maybe in the first one he could pass for that, but
He was
not the
11
second
in the
one.
first, and then 12 in the second, 13 in the third, 14 in the next
shocked.
15. Yeah.
Okay, they need
Coming
to get
up
on.
on
They should
16.
just shoot this one after another
Just
because they need to
kidding.
get on this. People are
He turned-
aging too fast.
He turned 17 on the 5th. So
He's
we're
going to be like a
already-
jacked 13-year-old
we're
in the
already
next one.
shot. It's
Jeez
over.
Louise,
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
They're Stranger Things.
They should have
this
said
one.
that the prophecy was when you turn 21 or something.
They
That-
might as
they
well change it to
can't-
18 or something
Yeah,
at least.
they can't be doing.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that.
Okay, well, when we come back,
More about what we're watching.
more about what we're watching, and there are some other shows that are coming out this year that might interest you, other than just a documentary about America's Next Top Model. Okay, stick around. Okay, what are we watching? Well, I know what
Same thing.
I'm still
How
watching
far
this, but
through are you?
I just finished season 1 last night of
Ooh,
Fallout,
Okay.
and season 2 came out recently.
Yeah,
so
I was
I'm-
seeing like new episodes coming soon, right?
I think season 2 is out,
Okay.
and I love this show. Holy moly, it is an incredible show. It's on Amazon Prime. I'm sad that I'm late to the game, but I'm also happy when I get in on these shows a little late because I don't have to wait for season 2.
You
now
can
I can just go
binge
right
it,
into
yeah.
it.
So the second to last episode of this second season just came out yesterday.
Oh, perfect.
you're
Okay,
right
I'm
on- so
right on track.
If you finish, if you could get caught up, and then on February 3rd, the last episode comes out.
My takeaway from the show, great show, and like we said last week, it doesn't take itself too seriously, so there is a lot of gore, but it's not in a way that makes me sad, like, oh my gosh, this is so gory and horrific.
Yeah.
My thoughts are, when there's such an incredible storyline like this, and it's in a whole new universe, and it has so many levels to it, clearly there's enough for a second season, why make it a video game first? Why wouldn't you just want it to be a show or a movie?
I mean-
I think you can answer that for me.
I think the game was a long time ago.
Okay.
I can get it.
May-
The first
like, is the
Fallout game
crea-
came out in 1997.
Oh my gosh.
This series is older than I am.
Oh my goodness. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
and I think it originally was a very simple game. What does it call it? RPG.
Oh, so
I think it was a simple game, and then it's kind of gotten more and more expansive until it was like you wake up in this world and it's this big free to roam world and everything, and so it had lots of
Okay.
stuff. And so I think all of that basis makes it really good.
They've had
for an
time to
adaptation.
really
and to
expand
figure
the
out what
storyline.
really works and stuff in this world.
Okay. Well, that makes
Um,
sense.
Because
And-
I would compare it to like, I love comics, but like comics have been around since most of those characters have been around since like the 40s or the 60s or whatever.
but there's a lot of room to
Um,
grow.
But yeah, and so they've seen what works and they've tried a bunch of things, and there's so
Mhm.
much to pull from that when you adapt it, it's
That's
really,
true.
it gets really good.
Well, I hadn't heard of anybody who actually played the game,
Sure.
and so that makes sense of why.
Well, okay.
There's
it's,
new ones that have
they've
came
been
out.
coming out, yeah, consistently since like, I think the last one came out in like 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 76. I heard about when that came out.
And
It's just like it's a little deeper of a gamer game. It's not your
this is
surface
just
level.
like, I can never remember the name of the zombie one with Pedro Pascal. I watched it.
Oh, The Last of Us?
Like, that's a great story too.
Yeah.
The creator just went the video game route.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Okay.
you
I'm here
program
for it.
something, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, video games need stories too, Bailey.
Yeah. I mean, I
They
like
can't
it.
all be based on.
I like it.
based
Not
on
everybody
shows.
wants to be a filmmaker, so
Yeah.
okay. And then, okay, Tyra Banks. Now, I'll just go through this quickly. Heading back to the TV screens to address the rise and fall of America's Next Top Model, this is Netflix's latest documentary called Reality Check Inside America's Next Top Model. It's going to have Tyra Banks herself, along with all of the judges that used to be on there that were some main characters. This was like a hit reality
This
show back in the
headline
day.
already says Tyra Banks admits she went too far.
I think she
in the
did.
trailer.
I mean,
She
you
might
could,
walk that
a lot
back,
could
but-
go on back then,
Yeah.
especially with body
Old
image
shows were
stuff
crazy.
and shaving people's heads
Ugh.
and like just that. It would never work. It would never work
Yeah.
today. But yeah, she admits it went too far. This comes out on February 16th.
And you're excited?
So I am pretty pumped. It ran from 2003 to 2018.
24 seasons.
But it's become the topic of controversy in some
That's
recent years, facing accusations, like I said, of body shaming, extreme makeovers, poor treatment of contestants, and viewers unearthing past episodes.
You know what? You know what I think is also crazy though? I feel like this came out around the same time as like, and I might be mixing up my timeline, but I compare it to like Dance Moms.
Well, 2003 to 2018, I mean.
It could have been.
yeah.
It was somewhere in there.
You could
But,
not do
like,
Dance Moms today.
That's my thing. Is I'm like that always made me. I've seen people watch both of these shows, and the top model thing. I was like, I like to think the adults knew a little of what they were signing up for, but yeah, it's probably not good
Yeah.
to treat people like that and then put it on TV and say that's an okay way to
Oh,
treat people.
No.
But it's even crazier when they're kids. I just
Yeah,
think
it's true. Well, that's true. But I mean, you could not have an America's Next Top
None
Model.
of these
They should
shows.
just remake it and make it right
Make
and
it
do it in the
fun.
right
Yeah,
way.
make it
Yeah, like
a
there's
nice
so many
time
other
with
bodies
a
and
nice person.
and models that could be models today. And
But would it do
I'd
as
like
well?
to see that.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. And then just quickly, there are some new things coming out, like Memory by a Killer. This is Patrick Dempsey.
That just came out. Like we just had that on one of our channels, I think, right?
Yeah, just coming out. New Patrick Dempsey thing. He's back.
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy fans.
You told me to look up top shows of this year. They're already talking about Night in the Seven Kingdoms, which is the Game of Thrones spinoff.
Yes, that's number 3 on this list here.
And then Wonder Man, which is a MCU show, Marvel show.
Okay, we did trivia last week.
Yeah.
And I said the male version of Wonder Woman.
Oh, were you thinking
and now
Wonder
there-
Man?
I know, I hadn't even
Oh,
seen
okay,
that.
awesome. I didn't
But
think you'd
now
know
there
who
is
Wonder
a
Man
Wonder
was.
Man. I'm like, I just thought that into existence.
Yeah.
So now
I
there
don't know
is
what
a
this
Wonder
show's
Man.
going to be about. I don't know that much about the Wonder Man character. He's been in comics I've read and stuff, but he's just kind of there. I knew he was an actor, but they're just kind of they just kind of took that premise, I think, and are running with it.
Yeah,
could be fun. I have
I'm
no
not
idea.
super excited about.
Well, you're not
another
excited about any of the
superhero
superhero
movie.
shows, so that's okay.
One that's like kind of weird to me though, and we're wrapping up. It's called The Beauty on FX. Ashton
Oh, Ashton
Kutcher,
Kutcher, yeah.
Evan Peters, Bella Hadid.
Gives me.
It's a
the
little
willies. Not great.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
I
haven't
don't know if I'll
watched
watch
it.
that one,
I
but
don't-
yeah, go check that out if you haven't. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for us. We'll see you tonight on the news.